based on what we see.
He can't stay still. He couldn't stand still. He was like a caged animal. He's so emotional. You got to keep your poise, in my view. And Hangman's doing that. But maybe right now we're watching Ospreay bring it down a tad because you don't want to get too nuts.
And to learn more about the message and the mission of the Owen Hart Foundation, visit owenhartfoundation.org.
That's exactly what happened, what I said. I mean, Ospreay brought it down a tag and then went in for the lockup, which was smart of Will. Nice quick switch on that. Sorry.
It's worth remembering, though, that Hangman Adam Page, he's been AEW World Champion before. He's been to the finals of the Owen Hart Foundation tournament before. He's the only two-time finalist. He has been in this position before. Ospreay, this is new to him.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, this is that's a great point. No, it's a great point. And, you know, all the experience that Ospreay has, I mean, maybe to the point you're making at, that's why there was much more poise early on before they even touched each other from Hangman. See, right now, Will's looking at the audience and playing games with the audience where Hangman is just locked in on Ospreay.
That's a good observation. You are right. I was thinking the same thing.
Hangman has not taken his eyes off his opponent once in this match. Side headlock takeover. Hangman fends off the head scissors attempt.
Before that, earlier, we saw that exchange they had of some chain wrestling, a little spin drill by Ospreay, spinning on top. That shows you can get top control when you spin back and forth on a guy and he's on his belly. It's a little bit of an ego thing that can piss off your opponent. I think that's why Ospreay did that.
Yeah, you're trying to frustrate, you're trying to humiliate your opponent.
Exactly. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think that's good by Ospreay. Well, they're divided in the desert, Shivani.
Yes, they are. They've got their favorite. Let's see who can wear down whom here.
Like that top wrist lock that he had on there for a second by Ospreay.
But Hangman able to roll out of it. And Ospreay springs up to his feet, sends Hangman for a ride.
Yeah, another little short move that time, Taz, and the smile you saw.
Yeah, hey, no, that's kind of what Ospreay is. He has that jaw. What a deep arm drag there.
Deep arm drag. You saw when Hangman instinctively was trying to return to his feet. Ospreay did a good job of grabbing the jaw, pressing Hangman down back to the mat, controlling the head of his opponent.
Correct. If you control the head, you control the whole body. That's normally how this works in any physical grappling art.
Ospreay immediately up to his feet. Hangman, handful of hair.
The referee Bryce Remsburg is all over that in the corner.
There's a sign of frustration there, Taz. Really.
Yeah.
When he grabbed the hair of Will Ospreay, did Hangman.
And Hangman, I mean, he's got a battle on two fronts in this match. Of course, he has the physical battle with Ospreay, but cover made, and now Hangman looking for a cover. Barely a one count. Oh, kick. But Hangman obviously with the physical battle against Ospreay, but he's got the battle against his emotions, his temper, which we know.
Yeah,
we've seen over the last 2 years just what that can do for Hangman Adam Page. He has to master his emotions.
And we saw that on Wednesday on Dynamite. Both these men in the ring talking to each other. I mean, it was both emotional on both their parts. And they both kind of, you could see explode emotionally, you know, and they just let it all out there. And now we're getting a blessing to see this physically. Oh, boy, he got caught for a German here.
Face lock. Oh, please. Finds his feet. Cutter attempt.
Will Ospreay looking for the Oscar.
At least at this one, back body drop. Hangman out. Butt shot coming.
Oh, Hangman out of it. Looking for the butt shot. Yeah.
Wow, not the big guns here early. You know what they say, right guy styles makes fights. I hate that cliche, but it's fitting here.
What a great exchange we just witnessed. Two of the greatest athletes we've ever seen step in the ring here in AEW.
Tony, despite sharing locker rooms in Ring of Honor, New Japan Pro Wrestling, and AEW, this is the first ever one-on-one meeting between Hangman and Page and Will Ospreay.
Isn't that amazing?
I think that's great too, Shivani. In this final, in the Owen Hart Foundation tournament final, I think it's great to see these two men have at it for the first time ever, right?
In a very tentative moment here, almost like after these two guys came out swinging with those big shots, now reset, slow down, probe, Look
Yeah.
for a weakness on your opponent's offense.
You're right, dude. No, you're right, and you don't see that often in a match, you know. But and people here are just watching. It don't matter if they're doing nothing or doing something. They're down. They're into it, man, which is cool.
Now Hangman, the right hand, backing Ospreay up to the corner.
That wasn't just a hand. I think that was part of his wrist in Ospreay's chest. Arm ringer right there.
Hammer throw sends Ospreay over, but he elevates up and over the top. Hangman, wild swing. Ospreay, step up, snapping off the Hurricanrana. Hangman to his feet, but into the waiting body slam of Will Ospreay. Ospreay, standing sky twister press. Two, or just one, excuse me.
You know, when you kick out on one, you're letting your opponent know, not so fast, homeboy.
Now Ospreay on the attack, right hand. Hangman backed up. The chop delivered by Ospreay. I'd say, just based on the reaction alone, Taz, I'd say Hangman's maybe a little more powerful on that chop, but
I think so. Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's, people know. I mean, in all lockers for sure, they know Hangman, throw hands. He's got some heavy hands.
That one was so close to being on the throat as well.
Was.
oh my goodness!
And then knocked him out.
You're not kidding.
And that,
Came out slugging.
I mean,
I told you.
that was like a smelling salt for Will Ospreay. That woke him up. If he didn't know he was in for a fight tonight, he just found out.
I remember several years back during the Team Taz days here in AEW in Jacksonville during the pandemic and all that jazz, man. I remember we scouted Hangman heavily, and it was like we all knew this guy can throw heavy hands.
Hangman Page charging in. Ospreay the boot up, and the momentum carried him to the outside. Oh, now Ospreay just crushed Hangman with that elbow strike.
Damn.
Did Ospreay hurt his back though when he landed?
I don't know. I
Look at
think
him.
Hangman might have hurt his jaw blocking that forearm.
It's a good call.
Now Ospreay. Ospreay over the top. Hangman, Hangman caught him, and Hangman has a follow slam. Ospreay into that LED barricade.
Ospreay put that on himself. Having the fans started to cheer, enabled Hangman to get to his feet, and there you see the result.
But Taz, I think as you observed, Hangman, he's not appealed to the crowd once this entire match. Ospreay.
Wow. And that definitely didn't help his back. I'll tell you what, man, that was nasty and good power here. By the Hangman.
And whether Hangman knows Ospreay messed up his back on that elbow strike. Now it's evident as Ospreay has that hand over the lower back, telegraphing the damage done to his opponent.
He's going to do it here in the ring now. As he did the guardrail. Oh, my God, for that second buckle.
And now the cover made. Hangman earning the first 2 count of this match, I believe. And now Ospreay, the struggle truly begins in this match.
Because as you know, the man in the back goes out. It's going to haunt you the remainder of the match, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, think about what we saw with Jamie Hayter.
Right?
Yeah, no, true.
Mercedes executed her game plan to a T, targeting the lower back of Jamie Hayter. That's ultimately what earned her the honor of winning the Owen Hart Foundation Women's Tournament this year.
And if this beating persists by the Hangman, he's going to be the victor in this match. Because Ospreay is getting their whoop right here, right now.
Moving right down to the mat.
And Hangman now, for the first time, looking out into the crowd.
Well, he could be thinking about his next maneuver. I just think Hangman better get on the hop.
I agree.
This Ospreay, man, this guy's a special athlete. He can recover. Doesn't take him long to recover. He could be playing possum.
This turn away has surprised me. The turn away by Hangman, that is.
A hammer throw into the corner. Hangman follows up the lariat. Ospreay brought out towards center. Hangman. Yeah, maybe vertical suplex, maybe brainbusters. Stundog Millionaire blocked. Back suplex, not blocked by Ospreay, who came up. He saw he was grabbed that strap, his shoulder. That could be a stinger for Ospreay. As Hangman covers, shoot.
Those are deep suplexes. It's a different style. I mean, the way he's doing those backdrop type back throws, you know, it's just like the way he's releasing him.
And Tony, Will Ospreay, he's been very transparent, very honest about his neck issues, his spinal issues, talking about how, you know, the tingling in the fingertips, the numbness, and that is something that continues to plague him to this day.
And not surprising because the way he approaches matches, all out.
Yep, that's it. You nailed it, Shivani. You know, and that's just what he does. But when you do that, sometimes it's hard to have longevity in a career. But this guy goes balls to the wall. That's how he does it.
And when he first arrived here, I remember saying, you know, dude, you kind of need to slow down. He said, that's the only way I know.
Yeah, and I respect that. Right now, these kicks, disrespectfully, are starting to really motivate and fire up Ospreay here. He's getting amped up here.
Got him right back to his feet, didn't he?
I think Hangman made a mistake with that.
Hear the thuds of those elbows.
Oh my!
There it goes again.
That was a big one.
Yeah, just like out of the corner. That floored Will Ospreay.
And Taz, Ospreay, he may have been inviting Hangman to engage in a chop exchange, but Hangman wanted no part of it.
I think you're right, but that was an awesome deal right there by Ospreay.
Stun Dog Millionaire from Ospreay, and now corkscrew kick. The heel catching Hangman on the side of the head.
You don't want if you're Hangman, you don't want this guy rolling here.
And he's rolling, Taz, you're right.
Will Ospreay, Sasuke special, wipes out Hangman on the floor.
Unbelievable. Makes it look easy. And Will Ospreay, he is the aerial assassin for a reason. That exemplified it right there. Watch this. How do you explain it, dude? It's insanity, man. I love it, bro.
Yeah. Well, he's got to get him in the ring, and there he goes.
Hangman into the ring, but importantly, Hangman, those veteran instincts kicking in, trying to put as much distance between himself and Ospreay as possible, but Ospreay very quickly closing that distance.
Big time pump kick to the forehead. Oh, look at this.
Yeah, you're right, X-Tab. Every second matters when you're trying to recover. You know, every little second. But Ospreay knows that. That's why he went in hot.
And that kick, Ospreay.
Got him racked up.
There's a Torture into a Blue Thunder bomb.
Blue
1,
Thunder
2.
bomb.
And Hangman able to kick out.
Wasn't the best of covers that time by Will Ospreay, but still, it was a pretty good.
You know what I mean? Tony, he was in a weird spot. Like,
Right,
when you do that, when you're spinning, you know what I mean? Like, but I get what you're saying. You're not wrong.
After that series of torture racks, and then it just didn't work. But you go right back to the attack. Like there.
Ospreay repeatedly peppering the chest of Hangman Adam Page with those chops. Oh, Hangman blocked and now landed an elbow. Ospreay hangs on. Whoa, Hangman,
Oh, hit hard, man.
thrown to the floor by Ospreay. Here we go.
Oh, man.
And now, wait a second. Hangman sends Ospreay up. I think Ospreay, his mouth, his teeth might have hit the top rope. As Hangman.
Well, that clothesline's not going to help his teeth in his mouth. The Hangman, danger zone here.
Oh, horrible moonsault from Hangman Adam Page.
The big man showing some crazy athleticism.
Well, you can tell both men are spent, though. I mean, good God, take a look at this.
Yeah, watch this impact here. Boom.
Oh,
Good
man.
God.
Hangman, he may not be as elegant of a high flyer as Will Ospreay, but he's certainly no slouch in that department. The power bomb. Ospreay kicking out. Hangman stepping through. And now, very fitting, the sharpshooter center of the ring here in the finals of the 2025 Owen Hart Foundation tournament.
And notice how Will had that one arm, Taz, tucked underneath his chest, but now he's
sometimes it gets trapped under there when a guy gets in a hold like this. Sure. And Will was smart enough to pull it on out. Can maybe do a push-up or try to crawl if he can. It's just, such a difficult hold to get out of.
Well, there you go. Push up and start to crawl, just like you said, Taz.
It burns a lot of energy, though. It's the right way to do it. Some guys can tuck and roll through, too. But you hear the pain that the man is in.
As Hangman, you can see this sharpshooter not without its cost for Hangman as well.
You see, as soon as Ospreay touched that bottom rope, referee Bryce Remsburg instantly told Page, let go of the hold. I mean, that's a great job by the ref.
But Taz, that sharpshooter, I mean, not only does it affect Will Ospreay's lower back, which Hangman has been attacking throughout this match, it also knots up the legs. They fill up with lactic acid. It makes it hard for Ospreay to explode off those feet.
I mean, you know that feeling, and I know it also. You can't explain that. The lactic acid is no joke, man, and that really it feels like your legs are filled with cement, and it burns. That's how it feels. It sucks. I don't miss that. I really don't. I remember it.
Hangman in control of Ospreay. The chop seemingly ineffective.
Yeah, Hangman wants to get into a firefight with him.
Ospreay, he challenged Hangman for a shootout in the desert.
Yeah, and that's what we're getting right now.
Down with that chop a bit, though. Ospreay put the wood on that chop.
I still think Hangman's a heavier hitter.
I agree. Right there, yeah.
And now Hangman back suplex.
I think Will might think he's back in England right about now.
Hangman Adam Page just 3 days shy, the 17th anniversary of his first professional wrestling match. And perhaps models.
Ospreay's amazing, man.
What an enziguri that was. Take a look.
Oh, Hangman puts on the brakes. Ospreay, though, lands on his feet. Hangman. Shot to the midsection. Reversal. Ospreay coming. Oh, Ospreay clobbered on the back of his head.
That's having a guy scouted wrong well. Oh, what a hook kick.
And Hangman. Wild swing, and he connects. Ospreay counters.
Amazing. You know what? And we're not surprised.
Thousands of people here on their feet clapping in appreciation for these two athletes.
Jeez. Jeez. And what's this? I'm loving every minute of this. Hell, I'm loving every minute of this program.
It's been an awesome show. This Double or Nothing pay-per-view has been amazing, and this is an amazing cherry on top of the Sunday right here.
Yeah, 6 years of All Elite Wrestling bookended tonight by the Owen Hart Foundation tournament.
And Hangman is really in not good shape, and Ospreay's not much better.
Saw Ospreay stagger for a second there, steadying himself, and
Yeah, he has to. Gosh, he doesn't know where he is, it looks like. Had to slap himself in the face.
Ospreay,
It's not a good sign at all.
the ascent cut short as Hangman sweeps up the legs.
Oh, rapid punch.
And also rough. And once you get a big suplex off of there, I believe Hangman.
But Ospreay hammering down with the back elbows. As now Hangman potentially in trouble as Ospreay finds his footing on the top. Oh no, Ospreay slips in between.
Tucked his head. He's going to go for a kick here, I think.
Hangman getting a taste of the peri-peri there from Will Ospreay.
Seen Ospreay do that before.
And Hangman
It's hanging.
Yeah, he's stuck on the ropes.
That's an awkward deal, man, in those corners. You know, the turnbuckle pad, the actual turnbuckle, the ropes, everything.
Well, and also, every human instinct in your body doesn't want you to fall to the floor, so you hang on.
Yeah, it's tough to explain. It's a tough spot. I've seen wrestlers do it for years, fighting like this on top of the corner.
3 consecutive headbutts from Hangman Adam Page. Will Ospreay, Hangman.
One shot, will ya?
He's going quick for the second, the big one. No, oh, just amazing.
Oh, Hangman Adam Page looking for another botch shot, Lou yet.
Man, that counter.
Yeah, Ospreay was just a step ahead of him. Watch out, Hangman's hanging in a bad spot. Ospreay, shot, stop, rest to the back. Now Ospreay covers. Hangman kicking out.
What an exchange. God, from one corner to the other.
That was nuts.
Ospreay questioning the call, but that's, I think, more wishful thinking than an actual protest.
It's a good call. Ospreay having trouble getting to his feet. Well, so is Hangman.
Yeah, they're beating the holy hell out of each other here to advance and win this Owen Hart Foundation final.
Oscutter incoming.
Oh,
No,
well,
Hangman
Ospreay looking for the Ospreay
once again able to
cutter.
block it. Ospreay sidestep. Charges in. Boot of Hangman waiting for Ospreay.
Wow, Hangman with power.
Of course. The tombstone. The cover. 2 and oh!
Oof. Man, he may not have won the match, but that was freaking amazing.
You know,
Oh, my God.
we almost had the winner of the final right there in Hangman. Man, that was close.
No. But a few minutes into this match, the pace slowed down. I think both. It was right after the buckshot hidden blade attempt test. But these are two athletes that they don't need much to put an opponent away. The match could end on a moment's notice.
Absolutely. Especially with a guy like Ospreay takes so many risks.
Ospreay
Oh, boy.
goes, stepping over.
Hangman's trying to block it. He's kicking him.
Nice escape by Hangman, but Ospreay back on the attack.
Powerbomb? No.
Oh, Hangman finds his feet to hold on. Oh, the Angels wins.
The Angels win.
1, 2, and Ospreay able to kick out.
How about that? The Angels wings.
Was that instinct or an homage to Christopher Daniels?
I think it was a little bit of both.
I agree with Shivani. I think it definitely was a little bit of both.
Man, look at these two combatants, man, just trying to pull themselves up.
Christopher Daniels was served as a mentor, as a friend to Hangman Adam Page, who was forced to retire after the damage inflicted by Hangman Adam Page.
So he's pointing to the turnbuckle patch. Okay.
On the corner. Oh, he's doing the triple jump. Or the BME, best moonsault ever. Like, oh,
That's a lot to Chris Daniels.
Oh, the third blade.
Oh, and Hangman rolls out.
I think that's the first mistake Hangman made in this match, except for the smart part about getting out of bounds on that apron. I don't think he should have went for that best moonsault ever.
and Taz, that's just what I was referencing moments ago. That hidden blade coming out of the ether and leveling Hangman Adam Page.
But it was great positioning by Hangman. He's still in this.
He is, but he went for the best moonsault ever by Christopher Daniels, and he was hesitant on because I don't know if he's ever done it, and it's very hard the way Daniels used to do it. That little bit of a teeny bit of a hiccup was enough for Ospreay to capitalize.
Hangman Page with an unforced error that may have cost him the tournament, may have cost him a shot at Jon Moxley in the AEW World Championship.
Yeah, again, you don't want to get into this fisticuffs exchange with Hangman because I don't think Ospreay's going to win that.
Now, for as prodigious of a striker that Will Ospreay is, Hangman Adam Page, just on sheer firepower alone, has the advantage.
But, the heart and the toughness of Ospreay, I mean, it's just pretty well documented. Even before he came here to AEW.
You got two guys slugging it out, and they're holding themselves up by just holding on the rope with the other arm. That's all keeping them up.
And worth mentioning, they are on the ring apron. The very precarious tightrope that they walk. No! Hangman, the back of his head.
Oh, brother.
Coming down as Ospreay.
Trying to do it again, it looks like.
Oh, no, Ospreay.
No. Who's going to win the match? If he can roll?
But when he got
No, don't do this. Come on now.
God, no.
Styles clash.
Bryce Remsburg's going to check and see. Will, I think, hurt his left knee.
Yeah, I think Hangman, his knees actually went down, but I think Hangman's head went into the mat.
Let's take another look. It almost seemed like he was spiked. It's just a dangerous. Oh, God,
jeez. Yeah, Hangman went down head first.
Yeah, when listen, I'll tell you from experience, when your forehead hits, that's bad because it really contorts and pushes your spine, your upper spinal cord up, and that's how you get a severe injury. And this man is not moving much at all, actually.
And now Ospreay, whether he jammed his knee or not, Ospreay has the advantage for the moment at least. Bryce Remsburg administering the count on the outside. There's no double count out in this match. If Ospreay can beat the count and if Hangman cannot answer it, Ospreay will win.
And the Hangman's not moving. It's pretty apparent. He's just still flat. Look at this. Hey, that's it.
Remsburg up to 9 as Hangman finally begins to stir.
Gotta put it in. There you go. Whoa, what an effort.
Oh, what an effort.
Got him.
1, 2, no!
Go with the hidden blade. Yeah, he is.
Hidden blade.
That's it, he got it. 2, no!
God, what an effort by Hangman.
Yeah, how did he kick out of that?
I don't know.
Guy's got to have a jaw like granite.
Hangman Adam Page, more than equal to the task. Take a look at this. Ospreay.
Boom. Rocked him. Now you got Ospreay wondering what it's going to take to win this match.
I think right now, Ospreay can do whatever the hell he wants because Hangman is defenseless.
The double underhook.
Oh, boy.
Could be the Stormbreaker. Could be the Tiger Driver 91. Depends on how desperate Will Ospreay is. Because Hangman just open-handed strike.
Oh, boy.
Strikes there.
We got to fight now. I mean, we got a big fight. Look at this.
Let's break it down. I think it's a one-sided fight, though.
Yeah, I do too.
Using the heel of his hand.
Yeah, he sure is, and the ref's trying to stop. I think Ospreay kind of lost his cool a little bit. I think he's been tired of eating those strong forearms by Hangman. He just started lighting up Hangman with those palm strikes.
Oh, this is
Ospreay needs to be careful here.
this is very unlike Will Ospreay.
Yeah, Remsburg's not going to take this from anybody. That referee is not going to play games.
Look to your right.
Oh! Hangman, I think his jaw.
Yeah, his jaw definitely hit.
Jaw hit the top of the announce desk to our right. Our Spanish broadcast team.
Yeah, right in front of that, in front of the Spanish announce desk.
It's now Ospreay dragging Hangman upright. And, wait a second, Ospreay.
Yeah, he looked at that announce desk.
Yeah. Bryce Remsburg shouted, think about it, and he did. So he took him to the desk.
Hangman repeatedly, his head rammed into the desk by Will Ospreay.
Oh my God. That's some violent stuff right there.
Yeah, Will Ospreay's got nuts here.
Yeah, this is super important to him.
Well, I get it, but I don't think we've ever seen him like this.
And now, Ospreay with Hangman Adam Page.
The referee's giving his guys a little latitude. You know, you got to be careful.
I mean, it's a tournament
It's
final.
a final. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I hear you.
And Remsburg admonishing Ospreay as Will Ospreay poised.
Oh, my God.
Potentially for a Stormbreaker, maybe for a Tiger Driver on the desk, but Hangman. Goodness! God, the weight, the struggle caused the desk to collapse, and then Ospreay, his head
spiked. Look, that's what it looked like. It was so quick.
The Deadeye on the desk as Ospreay.
Yeah, I hope these guys are. Geez, hope they're okay. That,
You know, I think the desk collapsing because of the weight before the Deadeye is probably the worst thing that could have happened.
who the hell knows? But it was just nasty.
And right now, a scene of carnage here on the floor as we take another look at this.
Yeah, the weight you can
Here's the
see.
struggle, exactly.
Wow.
The combined weight of both men. I mean, these discs are not designed to hold. Oh, wait a second.
Deadeye.
Desk to make it collapse.
Forget about it.
The Deadeye. Roll him in the ring. It's over.
If he could, I mean, if Hangman could get Ospreay in the ring, it's definitely over.
That's Hangman Adam Page taking stock of the moment. And now Hangman returns Ospreay to the ring, and Hangman on the verge of capturing the 2025 Owen Hart Foundation Men's Tournament.
He knows it. You can see it in his eyes, Excalibur.
Yeah, he's definitely in the zone.
Hangman's in the zone. Oh, Ospreay. He tried to get to his feet. He stumbled backwards, and
Stumble's the best thing he could have ever done.
yeah, whether it was lucky or good. But you see Ospreay pulling himself up with the assistance of the ropes. As Hangman. Oh wait, Ospreay.
I think he's
Stripping off that elbow pad.
He's saying Hidden Blade is going to come. That's what I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first one Ospreay landed on Hangman Taz. The elbow pad was on. This second one will just be bone on bone.
God, these two men. These two men. Okay.
Hangman prepared to fight fire with fire.
Oh,
They're going to meet in the middle here.
Block shot, lariat.
I mean, I feel like Ospreay knew it was coming. Yes, I'll take your best shot. That's why he flipped him off. I'm just assuming that's what Ospreay thought. I don't know if that was that smart, but I don't know how Will kicked out. I have no clue.
I thought the same thing, Taz.
Watch this impact.
Ospreay, I think he was a second late on getting that elbow up to intercept Hangman with that hidden blade.
Yeah, because it looked like he just ran right into him without the hands up at all, the arms up.
And Ospreay, he was clutching onto the leg of Hangman, but Hangman separates. Back to the outside. And Ospreay, once again, using those open-handed shots. Hangman laces the boot.
Going to try to do it again.
And
Oh, in and out. It's looking for another good block shot, lariat. Stormbreaker. Ah.
Keep fighting.
Ospreay to his feet. He's got Hangman lined up.
Oh, well, Ospreay looking for a knife and a blade.
Oh, wow.
Ospreay fully committed to the Hangman Adam Page, or excuse me, to the hidden blade and Hangman.
Watch this. Boom, right across the mouth.
Hangman narrowly avoiding the hidden blade.
These men are wiped out, and they're still going at it. Look at them. Jeez.
Truly a shootout in the desert.
Absolutely. A match. Listen to the fans. And we're not going to forget for a long, we'll never forget. What's it going to take to win it, Taz? A mistake, maybe? I don't know.
I would think so. I mean, I'm trying to figure it out. I mean, because these guys are both hitting each other with their best shots.
But Taz, is that it? Have they hit each other with their best shots? Or do they still have something up their sleeves?
But these two, who the hell knows? Maybe they're going to pull something else out. You can see Ospreay's face here. He's got something in mind. He's set up to hit him with a hidden waves.
Well, two of the most popular wrestlers ever in AEW.
Ospreay and Hangman, both with their own history of Kenny Omega.
Wow, great call. Fans are on their
It's
edge of the seat.
Ospreay, three, trigger.
How about that?
And now Ospreay.
Watch that. Well,
The one-winged angel.
Oh, Will Ospreay looking
Wait a
good.
second.
One wing angel.
One, two.
and I know he got his foot on rolls, but Ospreay's middle of his back, his spine, that was a really freaky bend to it, man.
As you can see, I mentioned
Just as Will Ospreay invoked Kenny Omega, Hangman Adam Page right there invoking Swerve Strickland.
no doubt about it. Fans on the edge of their seat. We are here. Good God.
I mean, everybody's here from the top of the show. This place is packed.
And no one has left.
No, I know it's wild. They're just waiting.
Everyone wants to see this through.
Who's going to win this match?
Oh, Hangman to the outside.
Try it again.
Another butt shot perhaps. You don't know
Oh,
Ospreay.
Will Ospreay looking for another butt shot there, yeah.
Ospreay, Stormbreaker, no.
Oh, Will Ospreay looking for another Stormbreaker.
He's going for a big one.
Butt shot, lariat.
Winner. He's the winner.